Hi.
Hi.
Does everyone want to introduce themselves?
Alex.
Simon.
Leo.
Charlotte.
Jacko.
Mike.
Nev.
Natasha.
Joe. Johan.
Andy.
What would make young people more interested in politics?
Forms of media is probably the best way of doing it now, because you can just put them all on Facebook, Twitter, hashtag it or whatever. I don't know what it is.
I sort of feel like there's not, in Scarborough particularly, there's not an awful amount, large amount of places for youth to go. Like, you've got the skate park, and there are two other sort of like youth centres you can think of, but that's only if you're sort of centred in the town centre. There's not really that many places to go or that many things to do for the youths. And like Leo just said, they say, oh, we're listening, and when the youth say something, they go, oh, well, we know better. They don't listen in the end.
They've made a skate park down the beach, but they turn the lights off at 11. And they do this, and they say, oh, we build this skate park to keep youths off the streets, to stop crime. And yet they turn it off at 11, but some youths are still out till 3 o'clock in the morning. But if you turn the lights off at 11, they're only going to go back onto the streets.
Scarborough is more like an old person's place, and youngsters are not counted in, partly because they might think they don't pay taxes, partly because they might say you're too young to have an opinion, although things might be in the back of people's mind.
If we're never actually given the opportunity to be listened to, and actually any of the older population do anything actively for us other than just go.
The majority of people don't know where the polling stations may be. They don't know the process of voting or why they should vote. They sometimes believe like it won't make a difference, or the education has let them down in the sense that they've not been taught why voting matters and why you should vote.
Every single political party, we don't know what it stands for. Does any of us know what they all stand for? No.
Really, no.
You would have thought that complaint system for policing, for healthcare would be quite simple, because you want them to get right, and we are, as a society, paying for it.
Well, you can send it to the address of that organisation, and they should do it for you, because it's their job to be accessible. There is no such thing as hard-to-reach people. There is, in fact, hard-to-reach organisations. And if organisations are hard to reach, then they need to be more accessible. It's not about you being hard to reach. If people can't reach the youth, it's not your fault, it's theirs.